Alright. You know what? Let me do that all right again. I don't know if I'm gonna cut that, but fuck it. I was meant to say back-to-back videos? 9:40. I believe today is Tuesday. And there's two issues with the audio. I'm bringing you along on the content creating journey. There's two issues. One, my mic seems to cut off randomly. Like, I'll just be talking and it'll just cut out completely, and then just slowly come back, and then I don't know. Yeah, it cuts out and shit. And then number two, the audio volume sometimes is a little low for my liking. Like with all the background noise going on and all that jazz and all that hoo-ha, sometimes it's a little difficult to hear. Now, I don't really want to get into the business of talking extra loud because, I mean, then it sounds a little unnatural. But I'm not too sure how people do it. Like, are they actually really projecting their voice, or does their audio setup mean that they can just speak normally and it comes out nice and crisp for the listeners, of course, or viewers. Anyway, that aside, let's talk big picture things. Let us think about what we're going to do today. It's going to be a pool session, and for those of you that don't know, I'm really just on like a push, pull, legs, arms split. I mean, I could try to do the traditional push, pull, legs, rest, push, pull, legs, or whatever variation of that, but I'm just lazy. I can't get into the gym 6 days a week, honestly. I can't. I like to go out on the weekends and shit. Is it really in my best interest to be doing a 4-day split with not as much volume? Probably not. But, I'm human. Like, I want to get as big as I can, but I don't want to let life just, pass on by without enjoying all the other things too. So, today's gonna be pull. I mean, I think yesterday was just like a cry sesh about how my shoulder was not feeling good and then subsequently feeling better. So I'll try to refrain from talking about that today. Instead, I think we're going to focus on, I think we'll do a classic. We'll do some heavy machine rows, some lat biased machine rows. I'm going to try to keep the handles close to my side. I'm imagining 4 sets of heavy low rows, followed by probably like some vertical pulling action. What are my options for vertical pulling? I've got pull-ups, lat pull-downs, lat machine. I've actually grown to quite like the lat machine, even though it looks a little like the handles are all fucked up because, a lot of people have started gripping that shit. But I think it's not a bad, like, mid-trap rear delt / upper back movement. So I might give that a few sets. I'm thinking 4 sets, low row. We'll move on to 3 sets lat pull down, 3 sets lat pull down machine. So that puts me at a total of 10. And then I might do some single arm or straight bar pullovers. I'm thinking 2 to 3. I'm at 12 or 13 sets. I'll maybe just do 3 biceps. Actually, maybe a little more biceps. I don't know. And I want to train some rear delts as well. So, there's a lot on the menu, but a very not that big appetite. So it's gonna be an interesting balancing act in terms of how I'll approach it. I mean, I used to do push-pull legs and what I would do would it would be like one pull session would be all vertical pulling, so like pull downs, pull down machine, pull ups. I would hammer the shit out of all the vertical pulling motions just for that pull day, and then I'd throw in buys or rear delts or whatever. And then the next pull day, I would then do only horizontal pulling, which, you know, like, I don't think it's bad. Like, doing 10 plus sets on all your vertical pulling muscles, I think that's quite a lot of volume. It's pretty decent stimuli. But then there's some road work going on here. I'm a little worried. Okay, cool. Never mind. The next day I would do then all the other horizontal slash vertical pulling movements. But I've sort of just gotten lazy with that and instead just transitioned to just hitting your back all over on my pull days. The only things that do then sort of get neglected are like rear delts, traps, and erectors. So those are the ones that I sort of just throw in at the end of the pull sessions, which I mean is probably not in my best interest given that they're already sort of neglected enough in terms of volume. So if I really wanted to like put them in the best position to catch up, first in my where there's no systematic fatigue, I'm not tired from the workout that I've already been hit those muscle groups fresh. But well, as I mentioned before, I'm human and lazy and a creature of habit. So, you know, like I'll see. And I'm playing, I mean, I was going to say, I only gym 4 times a week, generally. And the other 3 days, I'm usually either doing cardio in the form of sport or out and about and got no access to a gym. So I'm not making excuses here. I'm just saying, it's going to be an interesting balancing act. And don't get me wrong, I mean, just because you don't train a particular muscle group for a week or 2, it doesn't mean that, you know, you're going to have a detrimental imbalance across your body. I've got this imbalance because I haven't trained them in years. I've been training for 5-6 years now. And I mean, I can confidently say I've done more than 100 plus sets for my chest, back, arms. When we bring the discussion to talking about direct erector spinae work or direct trap work, I think I'd be lucky to clear like 50. And that sounds bad because then what I'm saying is I do 10 sets of direct trap work per year. And that's really awful. Like the reality of the situation, to be honest. Yeah, just reflecting here. I need to really like dial into my training a little bit better if I'm gonna be a little self-critical. But regardless, we are here. Let's work out. Alright, first set. This is what I'm talking about when I say machine rows. These are heavy as fuck. I think I might only do 3 sets of these. What I forgot to mention was I wanted to do seated single arm cable rows. Those are neat. But we will see. He asking about where I got my branded wrist straps. Amazon, $10. Not sponsored, by the way. Now, I obviously didn't jump into this way. I warmed up, but let's just do the set first. We'll talk after. I mean, I like this because I'm basically ego lifting, but it feels good. I mean, ideally, I don't want too much elbow bend because then my biceps are being used. Whereas really, I just want to flex these bad boys. But regardless, when I want to go heavy and I don't want to break my back with a weird type of row compound lift, that be bent over rows or other ones, then I like to use this. Alright, you know what? Upon review, that last set was absolutely disgusting. I'm actually a little disappointed in myself. So this set, I'm going to slow down the eccentric, I'm going to reduce the swinging, and I'm going to get a mad ass stretch. Let's fucking go. I'm a level with you. That shit's too heavy. Alright. I did the sensible thing and dropped the weight by 15 kilos. So I stopped fucking ego lifting like a fucking idiot. Let's do like a bit of a review, right? We're gonna stretch. We're gonna pull down. And then we're gonna make some fucking gains. Alright. Can't be that hard. Before I post it on YouTube, I would cut where I'm putting on the straps. Really long. That's a little one back. Better. Just by a bit. And that's better than nothing. Last set. Let's make it as good as the first set. Let's just make them all good. Oh my god. You fucker. Oh. Oh. Let's move on to some single arm rows. Oh, that's right, we're doing one arm rows. God damn it. Not bad. Whew. God damn it. God, that felt fucking good. I love this exercise. And I'll probably move on. Crazy fucking peak. Even though, you know, I'm bending quite a... The first portion of the movement, just my elbow, so no arm bend. Basically, like, in line is when you start seeing that elbow bend. And even then, I'm still just trying to drive it across my body. Let's fucking go. Holy fuck. Oh my god. That's fucking painful. In the good way. I swear I'm not a masochist. I just like making fucking gains. Oh. Whew. I mean, it was originally going to be lat pull down, but this will suffice. JPG Coaching is going to fucking love this. I mean, I've got 4 subscribers on my YouTube channel, but you know, JPG Coaching just gave me $1 million. That'd be pretty nice. But I would also love to one day be featured. That'd be cool. Oh, motherfucker. That's heavy. 16 reps. Let's go. Fuck me, that's heavy. Minasan, it is me. I'm about to nasty fucking back set. Talking volleyball. Now, that's not racist, right? Two more. I've always wanted to use this Kobe line. Why? Why should I be happy? Job's not done. Job's not done. I still got my left hand to do. Shit. Oh no. 13 reps. 3 or 6. Yeah, give me 3. Holy fuck. Oh. All right. Last exercise of the session. Hammer strength MTS high row, or as I like to call it, the lat pull down machine. Normally, if this was earlier on in the session, I'd probably do single arm, so I could really go to failure. But given that I've got 2 more sets left, and I mean that's basically it for today, just gonna double arm pump them straight up till failure. I don't know if you can see, but the handles are fucked up. There's sticky tape all over them and like Glad wrap, and I don't know, but it's awful. I don't know if you were listening, but did not turn out the initially. It's all good. And then so we did a few of the back movements that I wanted, but I mean, just because it doesn't go according to plan, doesn't I'm not gonna have and a good workout. That is, I mean, that is the essential of a good workout. Good pump, high intensity, target muscle stimulated. I ticked all 3 boxes, so I can't complain really. Oh, and I suppose an aside is no injury. Shoulder feels great. God damn it. That felt weird. Maybe I gotta go heavier. I don't know. I don't know if you were listening, but towards the end of that set, I was complaining about. I just want to clear something up. This bad boy does not feel weird. All this is a damn machine. It's the user. I didn't mean that. User. That's gonna be the difference. The machine is good or not. I rewatched the video. And I think my arm path was a little kooky. Arm path a little consistent. And I'm gonna try to crack my shoulder blade and really squeeze the shit out of my mid back. I don't know what the name for them are, but I will find. Let's just hope for a fucking mid back finisher. What would it be? Traps, upper, lower traps, maybe. Let's fucking go. Oh, better. That was a better set. Alright. Let's fucking see what's cooking underneath all this bad boy action. Alright, quick check in. We're only doing back. We're only gonna do back poses. Alright, we'll continue this later because I got shit to do. Right back. Alright, for the sake of completeness, I'm gonna refinish slash do my car talk. But I mean, overall, it was not the longest of sessions, but it still felt pretty damn good. I did, let's count, 4 sets of low rows, followed by 2 sets of single arm cable rows, followed by another 2 sets of lat pull down rows, single arm. So I'm at 8. And then I did 2 sets of lat pull down machine. You know what? A 10 setter back session is a little low, to be honest. But I had some other shit I had to do, like film a bunch of role plays and whatnot, which was why my my pump check got cut short. I swear I only did 2 poses. I did like a rear lat spread and a back double bi. But I mean, like, the alternative was I was not going to go to the gym and I was going to do this back session tomorrow. And I mean, in the grand scheme of things, doing the session tomorrow isn't gonna be the end of the world. But the way I like to try phrase it, and this is more so just like a potential life hack if you lack discipline like me, but because I did that back session today, that means my next session is going to be legs, which is great, because in the the alternative would have been my next session was still going to be back. And so I don't know, it just makes me, it's like I have two choices. I can do it today and progress and be a little further along in my journey, or I can, rest, and I won't be hitting legs the next day. I'll be hitting back, but that back session might be a little bit more stimulative or conducive to muscle hypertrophy than the one that I did today. So it's a bit of a weird balancing act. I think at the end of the day for me though, it's like if I can go to the gym and I can get a workout in, I feel like choosing that is going to be better than just postponing it and doing it the next time you're free or the next day. Because I mean, a 10 set of back session, it's pretty low. Honestly, it's pretty low. But all 10 sets were pretty fucking hard. And I can say with pretty high confidence that it was still stimulative to the point of, some form of gains. Now, like, I like to compare, I like to do what if scenarios, which I mean, is sort of a waste of time, but, for the sake of fucking talking, let me give you the rundown. 10 setup back session today. Let's say today instead, all I did was my back rehab, Stuart McGill, big 3, watched some anime, went to sleep. Next day was feeling fresh, didn't work out. The previous day was a rest day, and I go in and I hit a back session, and I managed to do 14 sets for back, 6 sets for biceps, and that's about it. 20 setter session, takes me 2 hours. I have no doubt in my mind that that session is also going to be stimulative, but the question then is, how much more stimulative is that session going to be then compared to the session that I just did tonight? I mean, Dr. Mike Israetel will tell you that if you're doing a workout that's longer than like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're doing fucking 25 plus sets in a workout, you might be encountering some junk volume, which isn't really that conducive to a muscle growth or muscle hypertrophy. And I mean, junk volume, it's almost as bad as overtraining, you know what I mean? It's like, no, it is no good. So you want to avoid that, but by the same token, you don't want to understimulate yourself with like a 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 setter workout. Like that might not be enough volume, I don't know. Now here then comes the golden ticket. I think, personally, anecdotally, that you can get away with lower set volume workouts if you're taking each and every one of those sets to failure. And if not failure, pretty fucking close to failure. Because I mean, that's the age-old argument. You shouldn't be training to failure. You should be training to 1 or 2 reps in reserve, because the amount of fatigue that it causes within your system, your body, isn't outweighing the potential gains of that 1 extra rep that you did that you failed on. So that's the argument that they say, right? It's like, it's the 80-20 rule. You want to do as little as you can to achieve 80% of the benefits, whilst trying to achieve that last 20% is going to be really hard. I don't know, I think I fucked up the rule somewhere, but that's my understanding of the rule. And I think this is just a really roundabout way of saying the 10 sets of back that I did today were not the best, but they were not bad either. Yeah. Or that could just be me selling myself a lie. Regardless, back session complete. Next, we're doing legs. I'm gonna think about squatting. It's been 7 days since injury, I think, or maybe longer, but we'll see how I feel. And well, I suppose that's it. Yeah. When the time comes, I'll be seeing you again.